Hello everybody, this is Squeeva here with another project under the Kraken project, video under the Kraken project, and in this tutorial we will be going over XSL style sheets now. In the last tutorial we learned about styling XML with CSS, and we have here a CSS file and we have here a main.xml file. And this outputted a very pretty presentation of all different book names and authors. So there was that, and one thing is why would we use XSL over CSS? And the reason is because with CSS you can see it looks okay, but it's not pretty, and it's not going to be like beautiful. Well, it could be beautiful if we use XSL, like it could be, but more importantly, this isn't very organized. I mean, it's adequately organized, as in each book with a certain type is a different color, but it's not quite organized enough, if you know what I mean. So we're going to be playing around with XSL style sheets, and so all we need to do is, to get started, we need to go here, new, other, and we need to scroll all the way down to the all the way down, and you see where it says XSL. You click next, and you can do this without an IDE if you want. If you so desire, you can do this without an IDE, but I personally don't recommend doing that. I'm just going to call this here style.xsl, and if we do that, you'll see it opens up a very fancy-pantsy display here. It looks very nice, and it's okay. You can't quite see what's in the blue, so I'm just going to highlight that so you can see it. It's just that and that. So, let's get right into it. So what we need to do is we need to make a little addition that's not necessary, but good to have regardless. XSL okay. Fair enough. I get it. You're mad at me. I didn't give you your coffee this morning, so you're mad at me, but there's no reason to get pissy. Ouch. Okay, it's really pissed off. My computer is very pissed off right now. In fact, I could probably fix that by closing out some tabs. Don't need that open. That's all we don't need open. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Close out some programs. Method equal to hypertext markup language. There you go. That should do you in. And you don't need anything other than that. There's nothing that goes here. It's just a thing that basically says, you know, here's some stuff for you to do. Now do it. Alright, and then we just format this like an ordinary old HTML file. The head, not a head, a body, you know, all that stuff. And to make this more organized, we're going to put this in a table. Okay. I don't know what it's so mad about. It's just pouty, you know. My computer is just pouty right now. Alright, so we want to make a table, and we want to give it a visible border, because it's organized, but it's not clearly organized if we don't have a border. So let's just give it a border. I can hear my computer just going away at this. Okay, so we do that, and we are going to make a little heading thing. So table data, or no, table row. We want to make a table row. Okay, down there. Okay, and we want to have two table datas. we want to have one table data. That's going to say name and another table data and call it author. And there we go. We have a very basic display for our data. Now what we need to do is we need to have a thing that will basically hold on, okay. That will basically take all of our data and put it into individual boxes in our table. So we can do this by having a table, one table row with some table data in it. Okay. We want to have one bit of data. My goodness. It's really mad at me today. There we go. And in here, we need to have something that basically says we're going to put data from our XML file, value of, and we have to go back to our XML file real quick. Let's go back here. And we have to say it's under note and book. So note/book. And it's going to look for that. And then in here, we're going to have a paragraph or some H1 text. So, okay, it's all the way at 100%. What is taking up so much CPU? Okay, I know you're taking up a lot of CPU, but what is else taking up a ton of CPU? Okay, yep, this is too. Okay, that is unreasonable. Okay, I just have some malware on my computer. That's all. Okay, so we've done that, and now what we need to do is let me show you this. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Size. Okay, now we just have to put in some H1 text. And it's going to have XSL. Oh, I did something wrong real quick. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I meant to say. For each. For each. It's for dash each. And it says for reach. For each. For each. That looks right. Yep. So we just want to say that. For each. Okay. Now we can go here. Value. What? What? Fine. Be that way. So, this is eternally frustrating. Select. Oh my god, now it's going to take forever to process this. There we go. Okay, now in here, we just say, what is it? Let's go here and find out what it is. Title. title. Okay, and yep, that's what we do. And let's just make sure everything is correct. Okay, let me just copy this once it's not frozen. And paste it. Nope. Didn't even highlight. Okay, there we go. Notebook. Author. Okay, there we go. Now we go here. And instead of having this, we do text slash XSL instead of CSS. Excuse me. And if we reload that, you will see that's interesting. Type is equal to text slash XSL. href is equal to style.xsl. Hold on. Ah. That was a very stupid mistake. That shouldn't have been made. Notebook. Oh, and then of course it's over here as well. Sorry, that did a tidbit of debugging. There you go, and you see you have this. You have it completely displayed in a table, and that is how you do XSL style sheets. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you were able to bear with me through all of that misery, because Eclipse wouldn't respond. So, thank you. And again, you don't have to have Eclipse to do this. You can do this with any program, I believe. Alright, now, thank you all for watching. In the next tutorial, we'll be covering document type definitions, and that will conclude our XML tutorial, until I can get to schemas. So, thank you all for